Alrighty, I'm back, and I've decided to do one of the exploration quests. Specifically, the exploration quest in Wine Ix's Mire with Stygian Lacrimosa. Wait, hold on. Are they doing the quest for me? Bruh. It was 1 out of 3 before I started recording, and now all of a sudden it's 2 out of... and... Okay, sure, why not? Targets have been eliminated. Thanks for your assistance. What assistance? I didn't do anything. The thing that the quest could have just done itself if I hadn't... well, I mean, good thing I started recording now. Anyways. Right, you probably noticed that I put Ling Yan back in the party, and that's because I actually really want to read, hold on, where are they?
I should try to smile more, you say.
These things.
Like this?
But I only want to read them once they're fully unlocked, and I need intimacy level 4 for that. And you realize that Rover does not have intimacy levels, which makes sense. It's the player character, technically, so I'd be kind of stupid to be intimate with yourself or whatever. So I swapped her out because it's more efficient to have 3 characters that level up intimacy instead of just 2. But I'm probably still going to be using her for, like, main story stuff. Anyways, just wanted to say that real quick. And now... still have that really... My throat doesn't hurt anymore, but I still have that real weird kernel thing that seems to be stuck there. I don't know if it's because I really injured my throat, so there's literally like a wound, or if there's something actually stuck. But I mean, it doesn't hamper my ability to breathe or speak, so I guess it's just something that's a little uncomfortable and that I'm gonna have to live with. Have I actually read this already? Anyways, a Lolo Logistics forum post. Title, Looking for a Mysterious Maiden with Jade Pendant. User Maiden saved my life. The exiles have been stalking the transportation lines like hungry wolves, and boy are they ruthless. My team was ambushed by them, but luckily a red-haired maiden came to our rescue. I am forever grateful for her help and want to find her again. I can't quite remember her name. Maybe it was Jin? Does anyone know her name or how to contact her through the Lolo network? I owe her my thanks in person. Hold on a second. I'm curious.
I should try to smile more, you say.
Sometimes I get a little carried away in battles. I didn't startle you, did I?
It would be her, right? Dan Jin? Her name is Jin? That would work. I've actually been trying to level up
Why has it
perfect
characters.
Hopefully. Well,
Nice.
sometimes I...
So I think that the team I'm using right now is more than suitable for the current, like, difficulty of the game. So I'm actually trying to branch out a bit and level up more characters. Just to have a bit of diversity. Especially since, from what I know, certain endgames in this game, redundant, require 3 teams, which is not something I'm going to be able to do anytime soon, but it's always good to start preparing. Up there, right? Yeah. Oh, well, let's speak to people here first. Hello. Oh, these dehumidifiers are quite effective. Dehumidifiers? Bruh, why... I hope you're talking about, like, products that you're selling to people and not things that are being used here, because... Yes, it's a must-have when delivering packages in Wine Ix's Mire. Without it, even the delivery box can't shelter packages from the penetrating fog. I have a stellar reputation for making dehumidifiers, I can assure that. Look, I made these dehumidifiers from violet coral, ground into powder mixed with angelica. Angelica repels insects, and violet coral powder absorbs water. With these, we don't have to fear the heavy fog anymore. You know what? After I finish recording this video, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and try to dig out whatever it is in my throat, because this is really getting annoying. Can I speak with these 2 here? Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. What? Hmm. Like, if it was really something that was stuck in my throat, the food I eat and the water and the stuff I drink would have surely dislodged it by now. It's like I don't get it. If this is caused by popcorn, I'm swearing off popcorn for the rest of my life. Okay, let's actually progress this. Quick sip of coffee there. Thank you for your help back there. I literally did nothing. I didn't even know what was going on. I think I triggered that quest on accident when passing through, but then I immediately left because I didn't want to progress it any further. But the next thing I noticed that, like, the whole 0 out of 3 was going to 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, and then 3 out of 3, and I did nothing. Could have been a tough fight. Their leader was right, though. Most of our manpower is occupied with all the mess that's been going on. Didn't seem like an even fight, so I had to help. Sure. I knew it. I knew I saw a kind and generous heart beneath those skills of yours. Yeah, praise me more. No. Hold on, I see where this is going. Yeah, you sound suspicious, boy. What are you holding out on me? Spit it out. No, it's Jiuyue. Jiuyue? I am familiar how to pronounce certain Chinese names, but as you've probably already guessed from the previous videos, if you've actually watched any of them, I kind of suck at it. You know, him being an academy researcher and all, every time he discovers something new, he'd be running off into the fog for more research. Oh my god, is this gonna clear out the foggy area? Which would be great, because there's this one character that I forget the name of already, the pink-haired girl with, like, the broadsword, I think that's what they're called. She needs those blue flowers, and I keep going to the pharmacy because I can't go and get them. Unless this isn't the right place. I don't know. I know there's fog at the other place too, so. Navigating through the mire is already hard enough. Plus, the phantom incidents settlement residents have been talking about. It's a spooky fest out there. A non-resonator like Jiuyue off on his own is one thing. With the outpost short on manpower, there's no guarantee that those exiles won't come at us again. So I was thinking, if you can lend us a hand and assist Jiuyue in his research. This just got a whole new level. We're busting ghosts now. Yeah. No, not at all. It's just a figure of speech. Witnesses described it as a blurry, shapeless dark cloud, like a ghost. I wouldn't dare have you go risk it yourself. Don't you worry, us rangers never let goodwill go unpaid. Sure, I'll put in a... I have literally not even been keeping track of who's been saying what. I've just been reading. Right, okay. Sure, I'll put in a good word to get you a fat paycheck for helping out with the government research. Nice. Now you're speaking my language. Okay, I'll send you the coordinates of the general area Jiuyue is likely to be in. He should be somewhere near the marshlands. He's got medium long hair with a pale complexion. Holy shit. Pale complexion, skinny. You'll know it's him once you see him. Although you're here to assist him in his research, but don't hesitate to stop him if he's trying anything irrational. Okay, hold on, let me just... So I wrote down the name of this quest, and I'm also gonna write down... what was his name? Jiuyue, right? He's obsessed with CD ecoacoustics, and can go... and can... and could go overexcited... and can get overexcited sometimes, makes more sense. Almost made himself a mudman diving into a swamp for data last times. last time. Can't handle another episode like that, no way. Okay, so I'm gonna write down eco-acoustics. Because I remember that came up as well with the piano side quest. Eco-acoustics. Nah. Only been 10 minutes, I can't actually stop now. Although my throat is gonna kill me. Alrighty. Oh, wait, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Why did I equip that by accident, I guess?
Incoming, beware.
Ah, so is this quest actually gonna unlock that chest? I remember trying to figure out what to do here, or figured it had something to do with that thing over there, but I couldn't do anything about it. You hear a strange static noise in the distance, and okay. Let's give it another go. Low frequency to level 3. Get a minimal biological response. What if I set interference to half? Wave band convergence rate at 67%, 70%, 75%, steadily increasing. It's working! What? Medium long hair. That's not medium, and it's certainly not long. That's short hair. What are you talking about? I mean, I guess Rover is just hallucinating, but sure. Be quiet. It's a crucial moment. You and I sing song? Sky. What's that supposed to mean? And what is the last word? Love? Sorrow? No, hold it. I need to hear it one more time. I didn't catch all of it. Too late. The signal's already gone. Am I allowed to talk now? What? Oh, excuse me. I've been trying to understand this phantom, and I got overexcited for a moment. And yes, please talk anytime you want. I'm gonna write down phantom too, because what are those? They're not like retroact rain phantoms, are they? I mean, the rain's not going upwards, so I guess they have something to do with the ecoacoustics. I'm G-U-A, a researcher studying the fog in Wine and Ix's Mire from the Academy. I've been researching TDA ecoacoustics in the area. Snow. I'll be sure to remember that name. I believe you had a question for me. Please do ask away. That's Rover speaking now. The rangers back at the supply station wanted to make sure you were safe. I'm here to help you with the investigation. Assist me? You're implying that you wish to accompany me in completing my research. Do you need to act surprised? No, not at all. It's just that it's been a while since I have worked with anyone, so my reaction was a bit exaggerated. With some extra hands, we can accomplish more. I would definitely welcome your help. Besides, the people at the supply station can rest easy with you around. I didn't mean to sneak out alone and leave them behind. I just couldn't bear to wait another second before trying out my idea. Your idea? Like what you were doing just now? That thing by your side just now, was it a phantom? I was indeed looking for a way to enter the fog. It was until I actually met a phantom. It was my first time seeing one in person. Definitely not the rumored wave-worm phenomenon, but more like an information-filled body that could be decoded. Okay, hold on, let me just... Phantom with a little arrow. Information filled body could be decoded. Okay. So, what information does it carry, you may wonder? Could it be related to the cause of the fog? With this possibility in mind, I followed the phantom all the way here, which leads to how I was using the decoder on my terminal to decipher it. A decoder sounds very high-tech. Well, certainly, I've improved upon it myself, based on the rudimentary version of the Academy. The new design could automatically recognize and analyze sounds, making it great for dealing with unknown sources like phantoms. You seem like you're even more confused than you were before. Hui told me not to overload people with principles and terms first things when I meet them. And here I go again. Phew, good thing you stopped yourself in time. No worries, I'll take it as a science class on the... I'll take it as a science class on the spot. Science class. Anyway, the ecoacoustics theory are indeed quite complex, and it also involves information transcription and such. It's difficult to explain in just a few words. Simply put, with this device, we can decipher what the Phantom is saying. Yeah. Wait, hold on. For a second there, I thought Rover said the previous line. Yeah, you, I, song, sky, love, sorrow. Okay, I'm gonna write down those words, actually. So, you, I, song, sky, love, and sorrow. You and I, probably not literally referring to either G-U-U or Rover, probably someone else. Song, I mean, that makes sense with acoustics. Sky could maybe have something to do with the fog. Love and sorrow, did someone die maybe? These incoherent words comprise the entirety of its message, but the meaning they point to... Snow, what do you make of these words? They seem like a broken and encrypted poem. I don't understand, but they sound beautiful somehow. Doesn't sound like it has anything to do with the fog. Song rise above the sky as love overcomes sorrow. Songs of you and I will rid the sky of sorrow. Maybe. Songs of you and I see. With your added interpretation, it does indeed appear more romantic. It's surprising to see that you have such a creative side. Guess we can rule out the possible connection between the phantoms and the fog out here. No, we can't. We cannot do that. After all, those anomalies are nowhere near as beautiful as poetry. Well, at least that's what I deduced from my first encounter with it. I might be proven wrong later on, which is also natural. For now, let's focus on how to get to the center of the mist. I've been digging around all the data on Wynan Ikes' Meyer, and I think I found a way to make it work. We just have to find the site, reboot the device, clear the fog, and investigate the source. Luckily, I had brought the ultrasonic pulse chips with me before setting off, so I can share them directly with you. The actions I just mentioned involve traversing through the marshlands, but don't worry, as long as we have these chips, we don't need to fear the tornado. Wait, where's my backpack? I don't think you had a backpack when we met. Oh no, how can I lose a large backpack like that? All those things in the bag. What about the chips? It was when I met you. No, it was when I was chasing the... Yes, I was chasing after the Phantom. I got so caught up I probably forgot my bag somewhere. Good thing you remember where it is. Let's go find it. Alright, we should make haste and return to where I was before. I got way over my head back there. It's good to have additional verification for my deductions, but it's not right to let it interfere with our original plan. Now I can see why Hui never lets me go on investigations on my own. He's not reliable. You gotta be more reliable, buddy. Gonna pick up these flowers. Here, this is where I encountered the Phantom. But I don't see my backpack. Maybe we should search the surrounding area? See, like, I like puzzles in games, but I also don't really like puzzles that are part of, like, a quest where, like, you don't know it's part of a quest. Because then you start, like, looking around for, like, not hours exactly, but like a while trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. And I don't want to look up things online for this game. I really want to try to go in as blind as possible. So I'm here, I'm looking around, I'm trying to figure out what to do, and I'm like, there's nothing. So I'm like, it's probably related to some kind of quest. Is it supposed to be in this chest? Is that what we're supposed to look for? No. Is it maybe on the tree or up on the rock? Here? You know what? Let me just... Oh, here it is. I'm fucking blind. Let's see. Perfect. Nothing seems to be missing. Thank you, Snow. I'll be sure to keep a firm eye on it from now on. Quick sip of coffee, blew my nose. Okay, now about the ultrasonic pulse chips we've discussed earlier. Ultrasonic pulse chips. I'm gonna write this down. I don't know, like, if it's relevant, if it's gonna come up later in the story or whatever, but whatever. We've discussed earlier. Here, put it inside your terminal. What does it do? Dear me, it appears your lack of necessary knowledge regarding the mire. It appears you lack the necessary knowledge regarding the mire. This calls for a science lesson. Perfect. I'm gonna write down Ix's mire, and then I'm gonna take notes. I'm all ears. Wine in Ix's mire. I knew I missed something. Wine in Ix's mire. Named after the bird-like tacit discord. Ooh, okay, I did not know that. Named after bird-like PD. Morning Ikes. I don't know if I know. Maybe I already saw that one, but I just didn't make the connection. That lives here. Additional... Oh, bird-like. Okay. Is it the one with, like, the 3 heads? Or the 2 heads that I've... Yeah, I think. Additionally, as you can see, this place also has... This place has a lot of marshes. Okay, so... Lots of marshes. Because of water temperature differences, there's a large vortex deep in the marsh. It used to be considered a local spectacle, but now with the bizarre fog, it has stirred up dangerous mud and spilled it everywhere. Okay, so the part of the puzzle and all that. I don't know how relevant the vortex is in general, but I'm still gonna write it down. Here you go, vortex, and then mud. But by installing these ships, we can utilize the resonance of ultrasonic pulses to dissolve the mud. Fantastic. It's hard to explain, so let me show you. Watch that mud over there. I'll demonstrate what I mean. Okay. You can equip an ultrasonic pulse chip to launch a water vortex. The water vortex can clear the mud along the path. Upon hitting the enemies, it can remove the enemy's mud shields. I actually found an enemy with a shield like that. I did not read what was, like, the tutorial thing. I just saw you need to hit it with, like, a sufficiently hard, like, strike and all that. So I figured, okay, I just need to hit it really hard. But the shield did not move, like, an inch. So I figured, okay, maybe I just don't have the DPS capacity at the moment. Upon hitting the swamp vortex, it can trigger an AO damage. Okay. Let's just go here and then go. Yay, chest. Or not. More than once? I see. Different angle, maybe. Nice. Well, rather effective, isn't it? Well, at least it does the job. Good. Should we encounter more mud later on, do give it a few more runs. Practice makes perfect. Now, with the chips installed, our prep work is nearly complete. Now, back to the detailed plan of this operation. The first question, How do we access the center of the fog for further investigation? Come on, enough with the suspense. Alright, alright. I'm not sure if the rangers at the station told you or not, but all this fog, thunderstorms, and that huge vortex I just mentioned, they didn't just show up overnight. The exact spot where it began is now covered in thick fog, so we do know where these odd events originated. So, originated in the fog. Is the fog a wave-warm, phenomenon, or... So, is fog wave-worn phenomenon? How do I phenomenon? Whatever. But we still don't know what caused them in this supposedly deepest area. The fog's thick, and wandering into it without caution could mean getting lost forever. I read that the Court of Savante, my god, they're everywhere. Committee once built a dedicated facility here. They even developed suppressors to disperse the fog from the inside. Okay, so Court of Savante are clearly, like, extremely reoccurring committee. Let's call it that. Let's write Court of Savante here again. Court of Savante. I'm gonna have to try to read up more on them, because I know they did the thing with the A038 thingy, but, like, that's all I remember. You mentioned reactivating these suppressors earlier. Yes, despite the well-intended attempts of the CSC scholars, the research facilities were eventually abandoned. Without proper maintenance, the suppressors were down soon after and couldn't be located. With these in mind, our priority is to locate the abandoned facility in order to acquire the suppressors' position and their activation key. We'll reactivate the suppressors and dissipate the fog as we progress. We should uncover everything once we reach the deepest place. Sure is a plan filled with twists and turns. I agree. Should any aspect of the plan not be executed properly, the entire plan may come to a halt. However, isn't it part of humanity to not back down when faced with the unknown? If there is a way, we shall try it out and eliminate the uncertainty along the way. Is Rover human? I feel like Rover is attached to Discord. I know I said that in an earlier video, but I still think so. Somehow. I have confidence, as I won't be alone this time. You will be accompanying me. This will be my first time working together with anyone other than Hui. As my wife, she has always taken care of me, and as a researcher, she is among the most passionate and outstanding individuals. Though she's not with me here today, I trust I can successfully complete the investigation with you, my new partner. I am curious, why isn't she with you this time? Well, this isn't the first time. We've been apart for a while now. Sometimes it just can't be helped, you know? Anyway, when the situation is against us, all we are left to do is to put ourselves to work. Marriage is rough, huh, buddy? Now, without further ado, let us set out to the settlement closest to the fog. During my previous investigation, residents of that settlement mentioned someone named Chishan, who ran into an unknown CSC building while scavenging. That name sounds familiar. It's likely the facility I've read about in the logs. Okay, I'm gonna write that name again. Is that... Nah, it's not the name of the guy that was part of the Hall of Six thing, is it? Nah, it's another guy. Maybe just a name that's similar. Okay, so Qishang ran into unknown CSC building. I've arranged a meeting with him. We should inquire him about the facility's location. Okay, so he got out. I thought it was implied that he went in and just never escaped. Okay. Is there...
What's it gonna be this time?
Give me a sec, I'm just gonna take a sip of coffee. You know, the more I speak, the more it seems to be, like, dislodging itself from my throat, which is a good thing. I'm gonna try to see if I can clear all of these real quick. Maybe there's gonna be secrets inside. I like secrets. Secrets are always good. Boom. Clear the shit away. I thought for sure that that contraption over there was gonna have something to do with the mud, but I guess not. Maybe if I clear all of them, there's gonna be, like, something. Is there more mud somewhere that I'm missing? No, but there are boxes over. Is that mud? No. Oh! What? Oh, fuck. Wait, no. Okay. I'm pretty sure, hold on. Is that the chest I tried to find last time? No, wait. Is it this one here? I'm gonna do a little slight detour. So I want to see if I can remember where...
Incoming, beware.
Lock on! Fire!
Okay, wait, actually, let's just do this one now, I guess.
Stay behind me.
Fire!
Because there was this one chest with, like, a vortex and a,
Oops, that was close.
oh, the turtle tacit discord that I'm forgetting the name of.
Stay behind me.
And it was the turtle that had...
How dare you!
Alrighty.
Take this! Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone!
How dare you!
What the hell? Okay, well, it's defeated, no problem.
Contented mind is a perpetual feast.
It wasn't that one. It was probably this one, then? The last chest I'm gonna check out. After that, I'm actually gonna go back and focus on the story itself. No, it wouldn't have been that one. This one, maybe? Oh, Quarter Savante! That's actually... Wait, no. I'm a fucking idiot. That's where we were with the main story. Might have been that one, actually. Let me go here real quick. Let's check it out real quick. If I can even go here. I don't think I can. Yeah. Wait. Am I gonna disappear in the fog? I guess not. But it was this thing here. If I attack this with the vortex... No, I guess it just doesn't work. Oh! It undid it! Okay, okay, so it does work. Wait, why is... Bruh.
Stay behind me.
Let me try to just kill this one here first.
Don't worry, I've got this!
Universe in my psyche.
Shackles be gone!
Am I supposed to attack this? Okay. Right, so it wasn't
expedition.
this one, but it was that I had difficulty with. Okay, let's actually head back to focus on the story. Okay, I thought that was a puzzle real quick. Let me just fly over there. Hello. That sound. Do you hear that, Snow? Oh my, behind you. It's the Phantom. It just appeared behind you out of nowhere. I know it doesn't hurt anyone, but still. I thought you already saw it once. Looks exactly like how they described at the supply station. My heart missed a beat for a moment there. Second one. Huh? So you've heard about it from the station. Seems like the number of eyewitnesses are beginning to grow. But it appears right by your... But it appeared right by our side. Out of all the places it could be, it's almost as if it were actively seeking any person passing by. Like the phantom I was following, it immediately stopped moving after realizing I was behind it. Sounds like it was waiting for you. Strange. I wonder what kind of message it's carrying. Quick user decoder, second one. Now that it has come to us, naturally it's time to bring out my frequency transcription program. Jiuyue points his terminal towards the phantom, coming in full concentration as he reads out the results. Death, I cannot return, resurrect not. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down. So this is the first one. The second one is gonna be death. Ellipses, I feel like that's important. Death, I, that's one section. Cannot return. Dot, 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 resurrect. Dot, 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 not. Forget me, farewell. Okay. Leave, no, wait, there's still more and it's gone. Death, I cannot return, resurrect, not, forget me, farewell. The words are making more sense this time, but it's still pretty hard to understand. It's a different set of phrases. Yeah, right, so the question is it connected to the first sentence or first set of words, or is it, like, completely separate? Could it be that different phantoms carry different messages? No, that'll introduce too much noise and bring down the effectiveness of communication. It would make more sense if one message was broken up into separate parts and delivered piece by piece. Like different... go here, some part go there, like different segments of a poem. Ah, rather fitting and sentimental analogy. It is possible that the phantoms each carry different bits of the full message. We need to collect all of them to truly decipher it. As for why and how the message is broken down, it could be purely random, or it could be constrained by the different sizes and energy capacities of the phantoms. After all, the information can get lost as they run out of energy, like our two encounters with the phantoms. We can only extract so much information from a single one. Once their energy is exhausted, they disappear. Precisely. But did you notice that this phantom we encountered inside the fog seems to be able to transmit more information? I think it's because of the fog, actually. It may be just a coincidence, but I presume the less distance it travels, the less energy it consumes. Plus, so far, they've only appeared within proximity of the fog, suggesting that the fog may be their origin. We should give it a further look once the fog's cleared. But if we clear the fog... Yes, as Hui mentioned before, ecoacoustics and ecology are two deeply connected disciplines of study. Through unraveling hidden secrets in the fog, we may gain a comprehensive understanding of these phantoms. Let's press on. It's almost time for our meeting. Owing to your assistance, perhaps we were barely stalled or disrupted, and made much more progress in decoding on this trip. Having a partner that you can get along with really makes for an untroubled investigation. Yippee! Okay, I should have enough time in this recording to actually get to there. Wait, no, god damn it. Where's that actually? Waypoint. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Can I, like, kill birds with that? Never mind. Let's speak with him real quick. Are you gonna say anything about the fog? What's up? That one cloud kind of looks like a bird, and it reminds me of the teal frill I once kept. I did everything I could for my bird. Best cage, bird food, But it still died. Did I neglect it? It seems so unfair, and now I'm feeling guilty. You need to keep its cage clean and take it outside. Alright, I get it. I wasn't doing enough. I will be more responsible next time. Yeah. It pays to speak to random NPCs. Ba-ba-dum. If there's one thing I like in this game more than in Genshin, it has to be this. I find myself trying to do this weird, like, it's not really a double jump, it's more like a jump dash. Okay, I keep trying to do that in Genshin, and I'm always disappointed when I can't. Is there anything up here? No. Ba-ba-dum. Let's go check up here real quick. There is nothing. To break these boxes, to get stuff. These boxes are not breakable. Oh, there's mud here. There's gonna be something in one of those mud piles eventually, I just know it. We're here. This is the place we've agreed to meet. But isn't Shishang a retired army doctor from the Midnight Rangers? This guy looks too young. Who is he? You shouldn't judge people by their appearance. I love how I'm getting like 8 credits for breaking boxes. Being a public nuisance and being paid for it. Fantastic. Give me money. Can I speak with you? I cannot. Can I speak with you? Oh, every single day it's been fog. The weather sums up my life. No end in sight. Something to do with that morning Ikes. You sure? Oh, of course it would have something to do with the bird. Every time it flies to the mist, there's always thunder. Is there anything else here? No. Phantoms all big, dark, and gloomy. Cut that out. I talk to a normal person. You got scared. I know you more than you think I do. I've got similar and Ike's. What am I gonna do? Okay. I think I got the general gist of what they were trying to say, even though I couldn't properly read all of it. Okay, hold on. How long have I been recording for? I still have 18 minutes. Should be enough to get through this. You must be the researcher from the academy. Okay, he's probably gonna tell us that, like, Shishang can't actually be here or something. Yes, I am Jiu Yue of the Huashu Academy, and this is Snow. We're here to seek information regarding the derelict Court of Savanti facility recently discovered. Yet, if my memory serves me correctly, it was Shishang who had made the discovery, and you are... Hello, you can call me Chiji. Shishang is my father. He was on he was on his way to meet you, but ran into a few wounded residents. And being a former army doctor, he wanted to take care of the injured before coming to see you. Is that true? It's probably true, but I'm always overly paranoid when it comes to situations like this. Anything who can help you with? Thank you. It's nothing my father can't handle on his own. The problem is he needs to get more medicine ASAP to handle the sudden influx of patients. Also, okay, right, hold on. I'm gonna write down that Shishang here is an army vet. Army medic. Vet. Also, not only did we break our arrangement, it simply wouldn't be fair to just ask for your help. It'll be another hour at most before my father is done. I'll let you know as soon as he gives me the word. Do feel free to walk around the settlement if you're feeling bored. This is the closest human settlement to the fog, and to where the 2 avian TDs have nested years ago, which formed the unique landscape you see. The 2 avian. Avian TDs, you mean the Morning Ikes? Yes, the Morning Ikes. Its cries are filled with mourn and shrill, randomly attacking any human that passes by. Like any other anomaly, it has caused us a great deal of trouble. But years ago, it didn't behave like this at all. When I was 5 or 6 years old, I saw it with my father. I first saw it with my father. It soared in the skies with another avian TD. Ah, it died. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that makes sense. I get it now. I get it now. UI, song, sky, love, sorrow, death, I cannot return, resurrect, not forget me, farewell. Okay, I mean, I figured it out. Clearly, one of the TDs is saying, like, which only goes to further prove the point I had before that TDs do, in fact, have emotions. Because if they didn't, why would they talk about, like, love and sorrow and like, regrets? What? No, not regret, never mind. Resurrect. Anyways, it soared in the skies with another avian TD, singing to one another. Even as we stood close by, those TDs didn't pay us much attention, as if they only saw each other. Later, I heard that the other TD had died. I could have literally just continued reading. Bruh. Leaving the Morden Ikes behind. Since then, it has changed, and this whole place has changed with it. Must be in a lot of pain to be left alone. And with so much pain, I presume it had to unleash it somehow. It's getting sad all of a sudden. Sounds like you know a lot of the Morden Ikes. Oh, do I? Well, of course. I'm a dedicated researcher in solving Myers anomalies, of course. Having this basic level of understanding of the issue is a basic requirement. It sounds like you're quite interested in the creature. If you want to know more, you can ask the elders in the settlements. For me, memories about the avian TD have become vague and hard to recall. Okay, well, this actually feels like a pretty appropriate place to end this recording. I'm gonna continue immediately after though, so toodles!